What is going on, guys? In today's video I will show you the best beginner guide in Raid Shadow Legends 2025. So I will give you a bunch of beginner knowledge that will help you to get your footing into this fun game. And most importantly, I will teach you to progress super fast while exploring many different types of raid content and gathering near endless amount of champions to help us along the way. And just before we do that, let me tell you guys something exciting. There has never been a better time to start playing Raid. They have over 5 million monthly users, and while Raid celebrates their 6 years, they went crazy with the amount of giveaways for new players. So check this out. After downloading Raid via my link, you will get incredible birthday package in which we have this epic hero called Zargala for free, plus other goodies with a total value of $60. And that is not all. Here we have 3 more free promo codes and champions just for you. First, you can use promo code Supreme6 to get your first legendary champion called the Supreme Gallic. Then our second legendary champion is the Sun Wukong, which you can get by using my promo code Monkey King for new players. And remember that you can only choose one champion, so either way pick Supreme Gallic or the Sun Wukong. And lastly, we have our third legendary champion called the Alice the Wanderer, that all players can get who log in into the raid for 7 days before March 26. Also, I have a clan already made, so come find me under my nickname Kate Games and join my IO4 clan to play with me and my friends, and let's quickly become powerful together. So, what are you waiting for? If you haven't already, then click my link description or scan QR code. Download Raid and claim these free limited time offers. Once you've downloaded the game and completed the tutorial, you're left with a decision of 4 rare champions to pick from. Each one of these champions have different abilities and are useful for different areas of the game, but choosing the wrong one can significantly slow down your early progression. Although they are all usable, some of them just stand out above the rest. So in short, go with Kyle. He's widely regarded as the best starter champion available. This rare sorcerer has the ability to place poison debuffs, which the other starters do not have. And to put it simply, poison debuffs are one of the best ways of dealing damage to bosses, as they will scale on enemy max HP. So when we fight targets with a more and more health pool, we will do more and more damage in return. Next we have Affinities, and there are 4 types. First we have Magic aka Blue, which is weak to Force, but strong to Spirit. Then we got the Spirit aka Green, which is weak to Magic, but strong to Force. Then we got the Force aka Red, that is weak to Spirit, but strong to Magic. And finally we have Void aka Purple, which is just neutral. Each one of the different affinities have one strength and one weakness, which impact your ability in battle. When attacking enemies who you're strong against, you will deal increased damage, and you will have an additional chance to land a critical hit. However, the opposite will happen when fighting enemies that you're weak to, so you will deal reduced damage and your abilities will have a chance to land a weak hit, which will prevent you from landing any debuffs. Next we have champions and upgrades. Upgrading your champions is one of the most important forms of progress in Raid, and is the key to succeeding on higher level content. You can do this in 3 ways. First, by increasing your champion's level, then second, by increasing your champion's rank, and finally by ascending our champion. So first, you're going to want to level up your champion, and you can do this by using them in content, mainly the campaign being the best source of XP to increase your levels. However, your champion rank will directly affect your ability to increase their level. Then second, we want to focus on ranks. So once you've hit the level cap, it's time now to think about upgrading them to the next rank. To do this, we need to feed them with multiple copies of the same rank that they are, and this will upgrade them to the next rank and knock them back down to level 1 for you to repeat the same process all over again. And lastly, we got ascending your champions. Then it's time to look at those lovely purple stars you might see on other people's champions, and those are called the Ascension stars. These will provide us with a general boost to your stats, as well as unlocking bonus slots for accessories and improved skill effects. To ascend your champion, you will need to head over to the Potion Keep for their respective affinity and to acquire potions to upgrade them. Next we got champion rarities, and we got 6 of them. The higher the rarity, the higher the power is, although there are few that can break this rule. Each rarity will require their own rarity of skill tomes to upgrade their skills. So for example, the legendary skill tome cannot be used to upgrade a mythical champion skill. However, downgrading is allowed, which means simply by using a legendary skill tome on an epic, for example. Each rarity also has different costs for ascending them, with higher rarities requiring more resources per level. Mythical champions are unique because they have 2 forms, so first a base form and then second the alternative form. This effectively makes them 2 champions in one, with unique skill kits depending on which form they are in, which often covers multiple roles, so for example a support in one form, yet a lethal damage dealer in their second form. Next up we got effects. In the raid, champions and bosses that you will encounter can apply various buffs, debuffs and instant effects that can have a massive impact on a fight, and there are 3 main effects. First, we got buffs. These are effects that can be placed on your allies to improve their stats and abilities. Second, we got debuffs. These are effects that you can place on your enemies to reduce their abilities or cause them to take increased damage. And lastly, we have the instants. These are effects that can be instantly applied to enemies or allies. So for example, a heal or a buff removal. Next and the most important thing are the login rewards. So there's the daily login system that will reward you each day you log in into the game. And these are displayed as a monthly calendar, with a champion being rewarded to your every 30th day. But outside of champions, your typical rewards will also include energy, silver, artifacts and accessories, gems, which is a premium currency, and finally the shards. The champions that you can get are epic or legendary rarity, and some of them can be incredibly impactful on your account. For example, the Sight of the Drakes, who is a legendary champion that provides healing, revives and control in the form of AoE stun and debuffs. Then one of the next most important things we have is the Arbiter missions. Following these Arbiter missions is one of the top priorities for new player, as not only they will provide you with a good template for how you should be progressing, but they also provide you with much needed resources and rewards. And ultimately, we will end by giving us a legendary champion, the Arbiter, who will drastically improve our ability to compete in the arena, as well as helping you with valuable support for many other areas of the game. These missions consist of things such as clearing certain dungeon stages, upgrading champions to certain milestones, and progressing through the arena while upgrading your Great Hull. And once you have completed the Arbiter's mission, you will then unlock the Remanantu Drake's Blood and Marius the Gallant. However, these are much more endgame focused and will require much more from your account to complete. And now finally, we need to quickly look into the currencies. There are a lot of different currencies to worry about, which can get quite overwhelming. So for a new player, I recommend to focus mainly on the energy, silver, gems and the shards. Energy is a resource that passively generates over time, and you can have a maximum of 130 at the max level, but lower levels will have a lower cap. You can also refill your energy with the gems, which will cost 40 gems for a full energy refill. Energy refills can also be obtained from various areas such as daily login rewards, daily packs, and are also available for free in the shop. Then second, we got the silver, which is one of the hardest resources to manage in raid, and it is acquired by completing the most content, but in very low quantities. The real silver farming will come from the sale of the artifact and accessories. There are several really good farming spots for silver, one being the 12-3 campaign for lower progression, due to the sale value of the shields being higher than the other artifacts. And once you have more progression, then the stage 20 and outwards of the spider will become more incredibly valuable, because of the high value of the accessories. Next we got gems. Obtaining gems is considerably harder, because you can only get gems by completing your daily quests, and occasionally in the events and clan bosses. Certain stages of the Doom Tower will give a small amount of gems too, and a great way to earn a massive income of gems is the gem mine, which after 100 days of playing will repay any cost you put into upgrading it. So it will cost 500 gems to activate and will give you 5 gems every day. Gems can also be purchased for real money, with the daily gem pack at $10 being one of the highest value purchases possible in the game. And lastly we got shards. There are from 4 to 5 main type of shards, each with different summoning odds and quality of champion. So the first main one is the mystery shard, green, which is best for beginner and the basic summon. Then we got the ancient shard, which is blue and it is best for general summons and are commonly used in the 2x events. Next we got red and purple shards, and these are the best for void champions with no affinities. And lastly we got the Sacred Shard, which are gold, and these are the best for guaranteed high quality champion. If you want to get not only high level but also high value champions, then the best time to open your shards are in 2x summon events, which is best for most players. Then the 10x summon events, which is good for targeting specific champions, and then also we could use them for the guaranteed champion event, which is best for the big shard stashes. And lastly we can also use them in the fusion event. However, pulling shards outside of the 2x, 10x or the fusion events is inefficient, so you want to save shards for events where your summoning will contribute to the champion chase and also will give you tournament points. So thanks for watching guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or ideas for my next raid videos, then please let me know them in the comments below. And on top of this, if you haven't started playing already, then what are you waiting for? Click my link in the description to get anniversary bonuses available by only using my link. You will immediately get a huge anniversary starter pack worth $60 with an epic Zargala and other useful starter items. Also, don't forget to use the special anniversary promo code Supreme6 to get a legendary champion, the Supreme Gallic. And if that is not enough, then use promo code Monkey King to get a legendary champion, the Sun Wukong. Just remember that you can use only one promo code every 24 hours. And with that said, I will see you in the next video, so take it easy, peace.